Hi boys, how are you all? So today we are going to do a new story, Fair Play, by Munshi Premchand. You must have read the stories of Munshi Premchand in Hindi, right? And I guess you know the name of this story in Hindi. The name is Panch Parmeshwar. Here in English, its name is Fair Play. Now, before you read, let's read the introduction. Has your best friend ever done something you thought was wrong? What did you do then? Did you keep quiet, or did you tell your friend what you thought? Sometimes it happens. There are such situations when friends have to take a stand. They have to say something that is not liked by us. So this is also such story where two friends have to stand in such situation where one friend goes against the other. But it was for the truth. So let's read the story. This is about two friends who had to decide what was more important, friendship and enmity, or a sense of what is right and what is wrong. I hope all of you agree that when it comes to take a decision about what is right and what is wrong, you have to forget your friendship or enmity. Okay, now read the lesson. First part. Jumman Sheikh and Algu Chaudhary were good friends. So strong was their bond of friendship that when either of them went away from the village, the other looked after his family. Both were greatly respected in the village. Now, this is the story starting. There were two friends. The name of those two friends were Jumman Sheikh and Algu Chaudhary. Right? So, their bond of friendship was so strong. That means they were the best friends, that when either of them went away, when one of them went away to the city for some work, went away from the village, the other one looked after his friend's family. That means both of them were like family. They looked after each other's family. Both were respected in the village for that. They got lot of respect in the village because they were the best friends and they looked after each other's family. Let's go ahead. Jumman had an old aunt who had some property. This she transferred to him on the understanding that she would stay with him and he would look after her. The arrangement worked well for a couple of years. Then the situation changed. Jumman and his family were tired of old relative. Jumman became as indifferent to her as his wife, who grudged even the little food that the old lady wanted every day. She swallowed these insults along with her food for a few months, but patience has its limits. First, let's look at the difficult words. Become indifferent. What is the meaning of become indifferent? When you stop, taking interest, or you lose interest, lost interest in or did not care for. So, Jumman became as indifferent to her as his wife, who grudged. Now we will come to this. First you understand the meaning. Become indifferent means to lose interest. And then grudged is to gave unwillingly, felt angry, unhappy about giving. Means always she had grudges, she had complaints. And then swallowed these insults means accepted, tolerated these insults, tolerated the insults given by Juman's wife. Now let's look at the paragraph once again. Juman had an old aunt who had some property. Okay, he had an aunt. Now this aunt was all alone. This she transferred to him on the condition. She transferred her property on the condition that she would stay with Juman, she would stay with him, and he would look after her. So Juman had agreed to look after her, and Juman's aunt transferred her property to him. The arrangement worked well for a couple of years. For some years, what was the arrangement? Aunt's property went to Juman, and Juman looked after the aunt. So it went well for a couple of years. Then the situation changed. How the situation changed? The atmosphere of the house changed totally. Juman and his family were tired of the old relative. Juman and his wife, they were tired of the aunt, the old relative, the aunt. Juman became as indifferent to her as his wife. Juman became indifferent. Juman did not pay any attention to his aunt as well as to his wife, who grudged even the little food, who always, talked about or complained about. She did not accept it well, even the little food that the old lady wanted every day. So Juman's wife used to talk ill of the old aunt, and Juman became indifferent. He did not care about both of them, both the ladies. She swallowed these insults along with her food for a few months. Juman's aunt accepted or tolerated the insults done by Juman's wife and also Juman, and she swallowed these insults means she tolerated these insults along with her food for a few months. So for some months Juman's aunt accepted all what was going on, but patience has its limits. Patience has its limits. She broke her tolerance. She could not tolerate anymore. She could not continue anymore. Next page. One day she spoke to Juman, "My son, it is now obvious that I am not wanted in your house. Kindly give me a monthly allowance so that I can set up a separate kitchen." So one day the aunt said to Juman, "My son, it is now obvious." Obvious means very clear. It's very clear that I am not wanted in your house anymore. So kindly give me a monthly allowance. Please give me some monthly expenses so that I can set up a separate kitchen. I want to have my own kitchen, and for that you pay me some money every month. "My wife knows best how to run the house. Be patient," said Juman shamelessly. This made his aunt very angry, and she decided to take her case to the village panchayat. Now Juman replied to his aunt that my wife knows best how to run the house. She knows better how to run the house. So be patient. Be patient. You be, tolerant, said Juman without any shame. This made his aunt very angry. She got angry. Why? Because she had brought a point to Juman. He did not pay any attention to her, and she asked her to be patient. And she decided to take her case to the village panchayat. She thought she would talk to the panchs of the village, and she will take this case to the village panchayat, where some decision will be taken. So let's read further. For many days the old lady was seen talking to the villagers, explaining her case and seeking their support. Some sympathized with her, others laughed at her, and a few others advised her to make it up with her nephew and his wife. Now, for many days the old lady was seen talking to the villagers. She went to different people in the village and she explained her case and she asked for their support. Some of them sympathized with her. They showed sympathy. They showed their feelings, soft feelings. Others laughed at her. There are different types of people. Some of them sympathized with her, some of them laughed at her, and a few others, some others advised her, told her to make it up. To make it up, this is stop quarreling, come to an agreement with. Means to make up, to stop fighting with them, quarreling with them, and to make good relations with them, with her nephew and his wife. Nephew is Jumman and his wife. So there are all kinds of people. They have different advice, different words, different understanding. So some of them showed sympathy towards the old woman. Some of them laughed at her, made fun of her, and some of them told her to go and adjust with her nephew and his wife. Let's go ahead. At last she came to Algu Chaudhary and spoke to him. Chachi, Jumman is my best friend. How can I go against him? Algu said, but is it right, my son, to keep mum and not say what you consider just and fair? Pleaded the old lady. Come to the panchayat and speak the truth, she said. Algu didn't reply, but her words kept ringing in his ears. Now, at last she came to Algu Chaudhary and spoke to him. Algu Chaudhary was one person, Algu Chaudhary was friend of Jumman, if you remember. So she went to Algu Chaudhary and she spoke to him. She explained her case, and since Algu Chaudhary was the best friend of Jumman, he said, Chachi, Jumman is my best friend. How can I go against him? So he said, how can I go against him? I can't say anything against him. Algu said, but is it right, my son, to keep mum means quiet, to remain silent and not say what you consider just and fair? So she said, son, do you think it is right to remain quiet? Do you think it's right to remain quiet and not say what is right and fair? What is just and fair? Means you can't speak the truth? Pleaded the old lady. Come to the panchayat and speak the truth, she said. She told him that you should come. She told Algu Chaudhary, you should come to the panchayat and speak the truth. Come what may. I mean, even if he is your friend, you should speak the truth. Algu didn't reply, but her words kept ringing in his ears. He didn't say anything to her, but he kept thinking even when she was gone. Her words that is it right to remain mum and not say what you consider just and fair kept ringing in his mind. He kept thinking about these words, that maybe was he right, was he wrong, he kept thinking about it. Now this was part 1. Let's look at I hope you understand part 1. So what are the main points of part 1? That Jumman Jumman had an aunt. Jumman and Algu were best friends in the village. Jumman had an aunt who had given her property to Jumman on the condition that he would take care of her. After a few years, his wife started insulting her. So the old lady asked for maintenance or for monthly allowance to set up her own kitchen, but Jumman did not give her. So she took the case to the panchayat and she spoke to his best friend Algu Chaudhary, who said he cannot speak because his this Jumman was his best friend, so how could he go against his friend? But she told him that is it right to remain quiet and not speak the truth? You should come to the panchayat. And these words kept ringing in his ears. Now let's go to the second part. The panchayat was held the same evening under an old banyan tree. Jumman stood up and said, "The voice of the Panch is the voice of God. Let my aunt nominate the head Panch. I will abide by her decision." Now, the panchayat was held the same evening under an old banyan tree. In the villages, panchayats are held under the trees, big trees, old trees. So there was a banyan tree, and under that old banyan tree the panchayat was held. Means all the villagers and panchs had gathered. Jumman stood up and said, "The voice of the Panch is the voice of God. So let my aunt nominate the head Panch." Nominate, propose or suggest the name of the head Panch. So he said, the voice of Panch is the voice of God. So whatever the Panch says, that we all have to listen or we have to follow, and let my aunt decide the Panch. Whoever she decides the Panch, I will listen to. I will abide by her decision. Abide by her means accept. I will accept the decision of the aunt. Means whoever she selects or nominates as head Panch, I will accept that. The Panch knows neither friend nor enemy. What do you say to Algu Chaudhary? The old lady announced. The old lady said that Panch knows neither friend nor enemy. Means for a Panch there is no friend or no enemy. So what do you think if I nominate the name of Algu Chaudhary as head Panch? The old lady announced. She spoke. "Fine," replied Jumman, hiding his joy over this unexpected piece of luck. Why this was unexpected piece of luck? Because he thought that Algu was his best friend, so he would never go against him. So that is why he was hiding his joy, his happiness. He was very happy to have Algu Chaudhary as head Panch because he thought Algu would never go against his friend. So he said, "Fine." "Chachi, you are aware of my friendship with Jumman," said Algu. Algu said, "Chachi, you know that I am friend of Jumman." Now, next page. "I know that," replied the aunt, "but I also know that you will not kill your conscience for the sake of friendship. God lives in the heart of the Panch," underline, "and his voice is the voice of God." And the old lady explained her case. "I know that," replied the aunt. The aunt said, "I know that Jumman is your best friend, but I also know that you will not kill your conscience. You will not kill the voice of your conscience for the sake of friendship." Means you will always speak the truth, even if he is your friend, doesn't matter. God lives in the heart of the Panch. The Panch's heart is very clear. God lives there, and God will never do any injustice to anybody, and his voice is the voice of God. So when the Panch speaks, he will speak the truth only. And the old lady explained her case. She told what was wrong. She put up her case in the panchayat, and the case was how her nephew Jumman had stopped taking care of her. "Jumman," said Algu, "you and I are old friends. Your aunt is as dear to me as you, Now I am a Panch. You and your aunt are equal before me. What have you to say in your defense? After the old lady explained her case, Jumman said Algu. So Algu was since Algu Al Chaudhary was the Panch, Algu said, Jumman, you and I are old friends, but your aunt is dear to me also. So you and your aunt are equal in my eyes now, because now I am a Panch, so both of you are equal to me. Now what do you have to say in your defense? Means whatever the aunt has expressed, what do you have to say about it? 3 years ago, began Jumman, my aunt transferred her property to me. I promised to support her as long as she lived. I have done all I could. There have been a couple of quarrels between my wife and her, but I can't stop it. Now my aunt is claiming a monthly allowance from me. This is not possible. That is all I have to say. So, Jumman explained his side. He said 3 years ago, my aunt transferred her property to me and I promised to support her as long as she lived, but I have done all that I could. Sometimes there have been quarrels between her and my wife, but I can't stop the quarrels. Now my aunt says that I should give her monthly allowance, which is not possible. That is all I have to say. This is what Jumman said. Jumman was cross-examined by Algu and others. Then Algu announced, we have gone into the matter carefully. In our opinion, Jumman must pay his aunt a monthly allowance, or else the property goes back to her. So, Jumman was cross-examined by Algu and others. Others means other Panches, other villagers. Some cross-questioning was done. And then Algu gave the verdict. The decision. And the decision was, we have gone into the matter carefully. We have understood the matter carefully. In our opinion, Jumman must pay his aunt a monthly allowance, or else the property goes back to her. So he gave his verdict that property will go back to aunt if Jumman did not give her monthly allowance, monthly expenses. Now the two friends were seldom seen together. The bond of friendship between them was broken. In fact, Jumman was Algu's enemy and wanted his revenge. So both friends had become enemy. So they were seldom means never, rarely. They were rarely seen together. The bond of friendship between them was broken. Now they were no more friends. And Jumman was Algu's enemy, because Algu had given a verdict that was against Jumman. So Jumman wanted his revenge. This is the end of part 2. Part 3 we will do in the next class, right? So till then you can read it again. You can write the word, all difficult words and meanings in the notebook, and then we will read the part 3. Bye then. Bye for the moment.